In this session, we are going to look at XLOOKUP function. This is a new function which recently introduced by Microsoft. XLOOKUP function is almost similar to VLOOKUP function. We can also say it's an upgradation of VLOOKUP function. In VLOOKUP function, we have few drawbacks. Using VLOOKUP, we can look up the data only from right side, and we cannot look up from left side. Also, VLOOKUP can be used only if your data is vertical format. If it is in horizontal format, then generally we use hlookup. But now we don't need hlookup function also, since XLOOKUP will replace both VLOOKUP as well as hlookup. Also, XLOOKUP has couple of advantages which we will see in this session. So here is the table. So here I have product in column A. In column B I have product code, and column C I have product ID. So using product, I am going to pull product code and product ID from master data. So this is my master data. So in master data, if you see, I have product ID in column A, product code in column B, product in column C. So far we have seen in VLOOKUP, so based on the product, we pulled closing stock, total sales, also month-wise sales. So we used to pull the data only from right side. But now in this case, I have product, but the data which I need product code and product ID, both are in left side of VLOOKUP value, lookup value. So using VLOOKUP, we cannot pull product code and product ID using product. So that is not possible, but that is possible in XLOOKUP. Let's see that. Equal XLOOKUP. In XLOOKUP, we have these 6 options. Okay, these are the 6 reference we need to fulfill to complete the XLOOKUP. So out of 6, first 3 reference are mandatory. So rest 3 is not mandatory. Even without giving these reference, we can complete the XLOOKUP function. So let me explain one by one. The first one is lookup value. This is almost similar to VLOOKUP. So what we are going to search? So now I am going to search product, and based on product I am going to search product code and product ID. Okay, this is my search criteria. And the second one, search criteria range. So that is a lookup array. So where I am going to search? Okay, so in case my search criteria is product, okay, so where I am going to search that product? Okay, so I am going to search in the master data. So what column? It's a C column. So here only have product. So this is my search criteria range. Then I have return array. That is nothing but result range. So which column you want? Nothing but you need product code. That is the result you want. So that is in column B, product code. Okay, these are the 3 things mandatory. First, what are you searching? Okay, you're searching, what is your search criteria? So your search criteria is product, can be a tablet or monitor. And the second one is search criteria range. Whatever product you're searching, so where you're searching. So you have to choose the same lookup data in the master data. And the third option is return array, so result column. Which column information you want? So here I want product code, that is in column B, and here I want product ID, that is in column A. And also we have 3 more options. This one is in case if the result is not found, what you want. In case if the result is not there, whatever information you want, you can mention, that I will cover. And also we have exact match, and also we have next smaller and next large match, and also we can search first to last, last to first. So we will cover everything in this session. So let's start with the basic one. XLOOKUP. So first lookup value, this is my lookup value, comma. So lookup array, that is my range. So where I have, it's in the master data. So since I have product there, here also I'll select product. You can select either entire column or select only the range and give $, comma. And the return array. So return array is nothing but what result you want. So I want product code, that should be my result. So let me go here, I'll select this column also, then close the bracket. So now you have the result. So only 3 options to get the information. First, search criteria, then search range, then result range. So if you choose this, you will get the result. This is a simple one. But if you see the result, let me check. Tablet, I have 601701. Tablet, I have 601701. Let me check for other thing. PC 401501. PC 401501. So the result is matching. But here if you see, I am getting NA. The reason is the printer is not available in my master data. So if you see here, I have only 6 product. Printer is not available. Since it's not available, I am getting hash NA. Instead of hash NA, I want 0 because hash NA looks odd. There the fourth option will come. If not found, then let me go here, just update comma. If not found, I want 0. So in case the value which you are searching, if it is not available in the data, master data, then you will get 0. So now we got the product code. So let me get the product ID as well. Same approach, no changes. XLOOKUP, my lookup value is tablet. I choose the product, and where I'm going to search the master data, I'm going to choose the product. This is my lookup array, comma. Then I want to know return array. So which column result I want? I want product ID. So let me go and select product ID. Close the bracket. Just copy paste. So you got the result. Again you are getting NA. So here I'll give something else. Let me say out of stock. So if there is a 0, if value not found, then it will be out of stock. So now I'll copy paste it. So this looks out of stock. So this is the basic XLOOKUP function. We can also, using XLOOKUP, we can also get the information for the columns. So now I have a product and I want the total sales. Okay, so for total sales, if you see here, so I have Jan, December, May, the month, all the months. I have 12 months which are not in the order, so all are swapped. So now using XLOOKUP, I am going to get the result. Equal XLOOKUP, my lookup value is Jan. Okay, and let me go to master data. Where is, so my months are here, so I'm just selecting the months, comma, and then for return array, let me select the total from Jan to December. Let me freeze it because I'm not selecting the entire row or column. Close bracket. Let me freeze this also. F2 Q. Enter. Now you can see the result. Just copy paste for other columns. Okay. To check, Jan 91610, Jan 91610, December 92469, 92469. So now you can see, so it's working vertically as well as it's working horizontal. So in this session, so we covered almost first 4 options. Okay. In the advanced level, we are going to see 2 more options, match mode and search mode. Let's move on to advanced level. So in this table, I have name in column A. In column B also I have name, but few correction, like in the, let's Christian I have KRI, and for Roger I have only ROG. So there are few changes which will cover in the wildcard. Okay. So first start with the name. So using name, what I want to know is, so these are the, assume these are the staff names. So using this name, I want to know what is the latest department the staff is working. To do that, XLOOKUP. So this is my lookup value, comma, and lookup array. So where we have staffs. So I have staffs here. Let me select that, comma, and then what I want latest department. So where I have department in column L. Let me choose that, comma. So now if not found, okay, I want blank, I don't want anything. If not found, comma, then match mode. Match mode, I want exact. Let me choose 0. So 0 for exact match. Then search first to last, search last to first. So by default it will be search first to last, even we have seen in our previous XLOOKUP. So it will always by default pick from first to last. But now what we are going to do is we are going to pick last to first. The reason is for last to first you have to use -1. So you can see the number here, comma, close bracket. Why we are using last to first? Because if you see the date, so the latest, I need the latest department. So to get the latest department, so if you see the dates are in ascending order. So because of that, all latest date is in the bottom. So because of that, I want last to first. So I gave -1. So now I got the latest department. To check, I think some error. Let me check. I think I did not freeze the row, I guess. So let me freeze it. Sorry. Let's start the formula. Equal XLOOKUP. So my lookup value is the name. Let me choose the name, comma. Then my lookup array. So name where I have, here I have the name. Let me choose that. Freeze it because we are not selecting the entire column. Just press F4, comma. Then result, what result I want? So department. That is the column L. Let me choose department. Press F4, freeze it. So first mandatory part is over. And then if the result is not found, I want blank. Okay, comma. Then match mode. Match mode I want exact match. So let me update 0, comma. So I want to, for the first number one is search first to last. By default it will pick that option because we have already seen our XLOOKUP function the previous session. So by default it will be 1. But in this case what I want is, I want to know what is the staff, the latest department. So if you see this data, the latest department comes in the last because the dates are in the ascending order. To pick the latest department you have to go in the reverse side. Okay, because you cannot go first to last, because if you go by first to last then you will get the first department, not the latest department. You will get only the old one. So to get the latest one, just select the -1 option, tap, close. So now I got this. So let me copy paste. So now you can check. So Angelina, latest department, purchase. For let me check for John, not John, Jessica, sales. So Jessica, sales, because here also we have Jessica in purchase, row number 5, but it will pick only from the reverse order. Because of that we are getting the latest number. In case if I want latest salary, so I can use the same formula, XLOOKUP. My lookup value is name. So based on name I want the latest salary. So to get the latest salary, first I'll choose my lookup array, nothing but that's a range, freeze it, comma, and then I want salary because that's the result which I want. Let me choose the salary, freeze it, comma. If result not found, blank, exact match 0, comma. I want it again here also. I want last to first because I want the latest salary. So I'll choose -1. So now you can see it. This is the staff's latest salary. Now, so now what we are going to do is, in the match mode we are going to see, because so far we have seen only the exact match. Okay, now we'll see approximate match, smaller item, also the larger item. Okay, so let me take that. Again start with XLOOKUP, First we'll start with smaller item, it's -1. So I'm going to use the latest salary, because always approximate match, please use number, don't use it for the text. So I'm using the latest salary, comma, and my lookup array. So this is the grade, let me choose that. Sorry, value, freeze it, because my VLOOKUP is based on the value. So first I supposed to select value, select the value, comma, and what I want is I want grade. Let me choose the grade, freeze it, comma, value is not found, blank, comma. So in this case I'm not going to use exact match, because I will not get any result, because here I have various values but there I have set of values. So now I'm going to use -1. Okay, next smaller item, so I'll choose -1, comma. So I will give first to last by default. I got the grade. Let me explain how this is working. So here we choose smaller item. Okay, so let me explain. Pick James. So James, the salary is 632771. So we have to see here 632771, which comes between which value. So now 632771 is between 500,000 and 700,000. Okay, so these two values, for 500 it's grade 3, for 700 it is grade 2. Okay, so since we choose the lesser one, it will be grade 3. Okay, so first here the value is 632. 632 comes under 5 and 3. Out of 5 and 3 we have chosen -1, which is the smaller value. So smaller value is 500,000. So 500,000, the grade is 3. So you are getting 3 here. Let me check this one. For Jessica, so I have 843, 2 and 3. Okay, so here I am getting grade 2. The reason is 843, which comes under 700,000 and 1 million. Between this, in this smaller one is 700. So I am getting grade 2. Okay, let me check another one also. Finance, 738. So here 738 should be between these two. Since we choose a lesser value, it will be grade 2. Okay, now we'll use larger value. So let me copy paste the same formula. So for larger value it is +1. Let me copy this and paste. Okay, so first one we are not getting any result because there is no larger value than this, because ours is stop at 1 million, but this is more than 1 million, so you won't get any result. Let me check the second one, 632. If you see smaller value, it is part of grade 3, but larger value it's part of grade 2. The reason is 632 comes under between 500,000 and 700,000. So in this case we have chosen larger value. So larger value is 700,000. 700,000 is grade 2. Let me pick this one, John, 402. So I'm getting grade 3. So 402 is part of $300,000 and $500,000. Since we picked larger value, it is grade 3. So we have grade 3 here. So this is the difference between larger value, smaller value. Next, now let's look at wildcard. XLOOKUP. So for wildcard, I'm going to use column B, comma. So I want department. Let me first select the lookup array, which is a name. Freeze it, comma. What result I want? I want department. Let me choose the department. Freeze it, comma. The value not found, blank. Then here I want wildcard. Okay, let me choose wildcard. it's number 2, comma, search first to last. Let's pick first to last. So let me copy paste this. So now if you see here, so here I got blank and here also I got blank. The reason is the value is not available in the name is not available in the data. Okay, so what I will do, so wildcard is basically, if you see here, star, question mark, so you can pick it up. So now, so Roger 5 character, already have 3 character, but I am not sure the remaining character. So let me put 2 question mark. So it will give purchase. If you want to check, you can check Roger purchase. Similarly here, Christian. For Christian, we have only KRI, only 3 characters. So now what I'm going to do is, let me apply star. So you know that we have seen in the VLOOKUP. So if you apply star in the end, it will search in the beginning. If you apply star in the beginning, it will search in the end. Now Chris is the first character, so I want to search based on the beginning. So I just apply star after Chris. So I got it. So this is the wildcard. So in case if you get these kind of results, so you can apply this and you can get the result. We also have 2 more things, which is binary search, ascending and descending. These are nothing but so what we have seen in the smaller value and larger value, it's almost similar to that. But the thing is, when you apply smaller value and larger value, so even your search lookup array, and in the return array, not in the ascending order also, you will get the result. So let me explain. So now I have it's in the ascending order, 100,000, 300,000, 500,000, 700,000 and 1 million. So here also I have grade 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's in the order. So now let me cut this. I'll apply in the second place. But still, if you see here, the result has not changed. Even if your data is not in the order, you will get the correct result. But if you are going to use binary search, sort, ascending order or descending order, okay, so your mapping should be in the ascending order or descending order. When you use number 2, binary search sorted by ascending order, your data should be in the ascending order. When you use -2, so then your data should be in the descending order, then only it will work. Mostly this option we won't use, so you can ignore it, or you can also try this. And also we have other options. Using XLOOKUP, you can also pull the entire column information. So now have this information. Okay, so let me show you. XLOOKUP, my lookup value is name. Let me select the name, and my lookup range, lookup array is this, comma, and my return array, my result, I want the name. Let me select everything, F4, close bracket. Let me freeze this also, enter. So now if you see, we got all the name within one click. Okay, so we can also do let me select this. You can also add some additional formulas. Let me add transpose. So now whatever data we had in rows, that move to column. So you can also combine everything in one cell. Let me use concatenate, concat, close the bracket. See, all are merged into one cell. Now we got everything in one cell. This also you can try. So same thing, you can paste it for role to date to the role. So let me copy paste. So we did not select a date, so that's the reason it's not coming. So let me drag till date. So now we got the date. So we just need to change the format. To change the format, let's press Ctrl Shift 3. So the format has been changed. Here also you can add additional formula, like instead of date I want only year. okay, or month and year. Okay, so I want month and year. For that I'll use text format. My value would be XLOOKUP result, comma, my format is MMM hyphen YYYY. This will be my format. So now you can see. So employee, and I have month and the day. This is also another advantage of XLOOKUP. So far we have seen a couple of advantages of XLOOKUP. The first one, we have seen XLOOKUP can be the data. We can look up both right and left side. Also XLOOKUP can work with vertical and horizontal data. And also it search in reverse order. So we have seen department, we pick department. We also seen wildcard option. And also we have combined all the data using XLOOKUP, and also we transpose the data using XLOOKUP. So there are a lot of options you can explore with XLOOKUP. So that's the reason in beginning itself I told. So there are a lot of things to explore in XLOOKUP. So this is the session. Hope you understood. Thanks for watching this video. We will see you in another video. Bye bye.